Hello and welcome to this episode of Stitch in Time. One of the biggest concerns of consumers buying health insurance has been that when they go and actually make a claim, they're told this illness is something that was a pre-existing illness and hence your claim is rejected. This has been a major bone of contention for millions of consumers over the many years. But now there could be help at hand. To decode this, joining me is Amit Chhabra, who's the head of health insurance at policybazaar.com. Thanks very much, Amit. There seems to be certain product innovations that have happened on the pre-existing illness front, and that I can actually get a cover, for pre-existing illness from day one. Can you explain this to us and give some contours of this initiative?
Sure. So I'll explain. So if let's say today I am buying a policy for myself and I already have a disease, it's already diagnosed and I'm taking some medication or some treatment for that, that gets considered as a pre-existing disease. Now, traditionally, pre-existing diseases used to have a waiting period and it would vary generally from 2 years to 4 years. So that means that if let's say I have diabetes for the last 5 years, then my health insurance policy will not cover for diabetes at least for the next 4 years, and after 4 years diabetes will start to get covered. That's how historically products were. But as Vivek, you were saying, a lot of customers used to have this grievance that I bought a policy but then diabetes is not getting covered for the next 4 years, which is a problem because one of the core reasons why these customers were buying the policy was coverage for diabetes, as an example. And now to put a long waiting period did seem inconvenient for a lot of customers. Now there has been significant innovation in this space, and what has happened is there are now products available which have no waiting period at all. So if let's say I have diabetes, then diabetes will be covered from day one itself in the product. So there is no waiting period at all. They will be slightly expensive, but they will cover for diabetes from day one itself. So that is, I think, a significant innovation that has happened, and it almost is game changing for customers who have diabetes or hypertension or any of those illnesses and want to buy a policy for that. So I think it will change the way people look at health insurance. This makes health insurance a lot more of immediate need than where they have to wait for 2 to 4 years to get coverage.
Slightly more expensive. Can you elaborate on that? What is the difference? And do you recommend that anyone who has, even a minor kind of a pre-existing ailment, it's best to opt for something like this, because otherwise later on when you go to make a claim, it might get rejected?
So firstly, if you are a chronic patient, let's say you are diabetic on insulin for a fairly long period of time, then you must go for the day one cover, because the day one cover will give you the complete peace of mind and it will give you protection from day one itself. The cost of a day one cover will be about 30 to 40% higher than the cost of a normal health insurance plan. But mind you, it covers diabetes from day one, which is a huge deal for somebody who's suffering from diabetes. So that's one. In case you don't have that kind of budget, or you don't want to spend that kind of extra money on health insurance, I would still suggest, use alternate modes of payment, use EMIs as a mode of payment, and still buy the day one cover, because that ensures the complete peace of mind that you need. However, if you still don't want to opt for that option, then there are slightly cheaper early cover plans as well. So like roughly at the price of a normal comprehensive plan, you can also get plans which are specifically designed for diseases like diabetes and hypertension. They will also cost the same as normal comprehensive plans. However, they do come with some limitations. So these limitations are, there would be a co-payment, for example, or there would be a room rent capping there, which means some part of the expense will have to be paid by you and some part will be paid by the insurance company. Now, these are typically not advisable, but if you have a budget constraint, then you can go for these kind of plans.
So it's about 30 to 40% higher, you are saying, the premium, but it's well worth the effort, because at least then if you do have an ailment, you are covered from day one.
Absolutely. And I think, what has also happened is now buying policies has become a lot more affordable because of the monthly mode of payment. So what has now happened is you can buy policies through EMIs. So instead of, let's say, paying 18,000 rupees in one go, you pay about 1,500 rupees every month. And 1,500 rupees every month is not a large amount at all for most people. So that And specifically when you look at the claim amount or the sum insured that you're getting. So if you're getting, let's say, 10 lakh rupees of sum insured, then in front of 10 lakh rupees, 1,500 rupees means nothing at all, right? So for the customers, it's always advisable that if you have a pre-existing disease, go for a day one cover, use alternate modes of payment, and if it's, as you said, it's completely worth the extra money spent.
All right. Thank you very much, Amit, for joining me here on Stitch in Time. We will keep bringing you more and more such updates on how you can be careful with your money. Thank you very much once again for watching this episode.